Hey everyone, so CrashCard is my app, and it's an idea that actually my husband and I had one day when I was studying, and I wanted an app that did flashcards but also incorporated them into a game. At the time, I was also really into an app, which is a game called 2048, and so this concept kind of combines flashcard practice with aspects of that game. So I'll show you some actual screenshots from the game itself. This is a pretty rough mock-up. The audience for the CrashCard app, it's intended as an educational app because it uses flashcards. It's intended that it would be customizable and flexible enough to be appropriate for students at all educational levels. So the audience is educators and learners. The way that the app works is that it's a flashcard, but it's also a puzzle. So in the game 2048, every time you swipe up, down, left, or right, all the tiles move in the way that you swipe. And if you are able to, crash two tiles into each other that are corresponding, such as the 5 times 10 and the 50 tile in the upper left, those would match up. Those tiles would disappear, free up some room in your board, and you would also get some points for those. So, like I said, the mock-up on the previous screen, not amazing, but here is the original game that kind of the concept is inspired from. This is the 2048 game. So our original brainstorming about this game, for the CrashCard app, is pretty heavily based on this design, the clean look of the layout, and the emphasis on simplicity and readability. So being a flashcard / puzzle app, something that was important to us was that users can customize it with their own flashcards. So we imagined that there'd be some sort of screen to input your own flashcards, front and back, or questions and answers, whatever. As you see, kind of a mock-up on the left side, as well as searching through other user-generated content, and being able to add things to your collection that other people have created that you want to study, as shown on the right mock-up. So the different parts of the app would be the game itself, potentially some different modes of the game, a place to switch between flashcard sets, a place to input new sets and explore existing ones, and then also probably some sort of personalized dashboard. So we imagine a menu screen that would, easily sum up these options. So again, we have still kind of the further development. So first of all, how to track progress, how to kind of input that intrinsic motivation in the game. So we imagine a personal stats dashboard that would show your high score for different flashcard sets that you had worked on. I think a further development part of the game is also going to be trying to capture some of that. First of all, how to win and how to make it addicting. That the 2048 kind of original app that we're modeling this after does really well. In the game itself, you can win the game. It's challenging, but with some practice, you can actually do it. And the game gets harder the longer that it goes. And so I think one of our challenges in kind of continuing to develop CrashCard is how to get that addicting nature where it challenges you more as you play longer, but not to the point of being sort of arbitrarily difficult or frustrating. So that is the idea. Thank you very much for watching.